I say, yo. It's Island Talk, the podcast, episode 7. We got G's in the building. We got Slant in the building. We got my brother Sam in the building. Yeah. Special guest Eli Cain in the building. Yeah. My brother Jar.
Yeah, you know, man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm Reese and Mac. This is Island Talk, the podcast.
What's up, man? My boy in here today.
My boy in here.
My boy in here. Easy, yeah. Clap it up. Yeah, watching some reminiscing on some junior year highlights, man. We'll get to that, man. But thank you for coming, bro. Mm-hmm. I mean, you know you're my boy, man. I don't even know where to start. Where should we start with this, man?
Shit. When you first started hooping?
Okay.
Probably like 4. Playing at JFK.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, me and Marty was just talking about this the other day. I was like 4 or 5 playing with them. It was like 10 and under.
Damn.
But ever since then, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Word. So like, who put like the ball in your hand? Like, Pop.
Yeah.
Word.
My pop.
Okay.
Shout out to Pop.
Really just trying to chase after y'all. All the older dudes that was in the town.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to chase after y'all. Like I said, I was younger playing up with y'all, so really that's kind of where I got my game from, just playing with older dudes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I know growing up you played, baseball, football, basketball. So like, when was it that you kind of like just strictly like basketball is gonna be my thing?
After my freshman year in high school.
Oh, okay.
I went to DePaul 6 for football. Like,
okay.
I don't really know that. I really wasn't even. I played basketball, but I'm more on the football tip. But they was too much politics, and after that shit, I'm like, man, I don't got time for this.
Mm-hmm.
It was straight ball after that.
Yeah, you do be having to make that decision, man. And I don't know, because you know what, like, when I left for school, I think you was around like 8th or 7th. And I thought you was going football. You was quarterback, like, you know, your pop was heavy football, bull, ride, like.
I see old heads to this day,
bro,
was better in football.
Bro, yeah. I mean, I just, like, I knew you was an athlete, but like, when I came back to hear, like, oh yeah, he that bull ball, playing football. I'm like, damn.
They made me lose the love for that shit though, bro. I had Paul 6. Too much going on. Hot summers, 2 days.
Yeah,
like, bro,
that's it too. Yeah.
I'm used to the Panthers. Yeah. One practice.
Right.
We play.
That's what it is.
When we all was like young bulls, I feel like everybody, like us, me, Joe, everybody played for Blitz around here. Yeah. But I think like y'all team was like the one team that like everybody knock on the Blitz was like, we really ain't travel all type of places. We had the talent, but never really went anywhere. But I feel like y'all was the ones that, you know what I'm saying, kind of went.
Going in Atlanta.
Yeah, and then what? Yeah.
I was Coach D and my pop, Coach Mike, coach we had, bro. They took us everywhere. Like we was down in VA at the Nationals. Mm-hmm. We was traveling, like you said, man. We was traveling wherever, bro. So, like you said, we wasn't really the only team that got out of that South Jersey, New York, area. But he definitely had us traveling, bro. We was bumping. We was playing everybody too.
So is that like the first time you kind of matched up with that type of competition?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
For sure. I remember we ran in the Texas Titans. That's when he had Mickey Mitchell. They won nationals like 3-4 times in 3-4 years in a row. They had their own team playing, all that. But we got clapped up. 40 ball. I'm like, there's levels to this. Yeah. That was my first, like, man, nah, this shit ain't just Jersey, bro. It's further than that.
And that's what boys be needing, man. Like, that's the thing with AAU. I mean, just traveling and seeing this other bulls, like, that's more important than, I mean, like, just saying you on the squad or just playing. Like, seeing this other talent out here really like open your eyes, and like you said, we got smacked when we went to West Virginia. It's like like you just because you nice around here, it's 6'4" bulls who
you gonna run into
punching on
Right, bro. We had our most athletic dude was Makai, and he was tapping glass, and we thought that was
amazing.
We went out, punch,
bro. Exactly, bro. 7th, 8th grade. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, So that changed it. But now that's what's up, man. That y'all got the break. And then when did you get out of here? Because then you turned into a North Jersey boy, like this boy.
Yeah, I left after my sophomore year at Medford. Well, really it was my junior year, but I went to St. Ben's and reclass. So after my junior year at Medford, we had played St. Anne's, Kyle and them. That's when it was like 3rd, 4th in the country, 23-0, whatever their record was. Right. So we ran into them at St. Anne's, and I got off a little bit. And that's when Playaz coach and Sports U, all the North Jersey dudes, they was running it. My mom was just talking about it the other day, bro. They was walking through the crowd like, who was number 32 parents. Like, 'cause I was getting up, but it was Brock, all of bro. If you watch the tape, we was acting in the first half.
Yeah.
The second half, they turned into some other shit. But first half, we was right with them. But that's kind of how shit changed for me.
Okay. So that was later than I ain't know what year you got.
That was after my junior year.
All right. So like coming out of, just to backtrack a little bit, coming out of like middle school, like what kind of did your high school decision? Like what made you choose Paul 6 like first?
Football, for real.
Football?
Like,
Okay.
bro, you gotta think about it. Like, and bro, I wasn't thinking about no college. Like, all I remember from college back in the day was JJ Redick and OJ Mayo, bro. Like, I wasn't thinking.
OJ was a bull too.
Thinking, like, I'm gonna go deep. I wasn't thinking none of that, bro. I'm just another dude from Moonboro, bro. Like, I'm gonna just keep hooping till we get to that point. And I'm gonna decide what school I'm gonna go to.
Right.
When Roddy went to Holy Cross, I was way too bad to go to Holy Cross.
Okay.
My parents wasn't about to send me to one, bro, because they knew it was kind of bad that way. I was damn near was already on that, right? So
Yeah.
and I ended up going to Paul 6 out the way, football, good school, Catholic school, like all that shit. But like I said, the football team really that's what took me to Paul 6.
I wish we would have had Rob, man. I wish Rob
Fact, nah, he would have been a good stretch four.
Rob, we needed you.
We needed Rob.
God damn, we needed you.
Right. Did y'all play a lot of 1-on-1 like growing up?
Bro, we played. If he was there, he was out, yo. But Cam, the only person that was there, and he know the real. Last time we played, I was probably 15, bro. We played at Delanco Court. We played once. It was tie game. He did some bullshit. I stole the ball, full call foul.
Oh, man.
I win. I get a buck and win. No, nigga, that's a foul. It's my ball. All this other shit.
Come on, Rob.
That's when he had to know.
Yeah, that's when the switch up happened. Yeah.
I was
Right.
16 at that, so I had some shit with me a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah, I
so-
already know.
Yeah, when I was younger though, I had nothing for him, you know.
Nah, that's how I go. Yeah, Jordan, I still kick your ass too. I'm gonna clip this up too. I'm gonna send it to you. Nigga, I don't care. You can shoot it from half court. I'm gonna kick your ass, and you can't beat me.
So what made you so from Paul 6, why did you transfer to Medford?
It wasn't even like no planned thing, bro. I had seen Coach Conyer.
Shout out to Conyer.
Shout out to Kanye.
That's my boy.
That's my man.
Bro, just riding around somewhere in Raleigh, and we seen Conyer crossing the street, and he like flagged us down, started talking whatever.
You always
I'm
want
like,
to talk.
yeah, bro. In facts.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm trying. Like, I'm thinking about transferring whatever. Like, I ain't really digging the whole Paul 6 thing. So he like, just come to one of our workouts, bro. It's at Mill Creek. And Coach Nick, well, y'all don't really know how Coach Nick and them.
That's my man.
Shout
Yeah.
out to Nick too. Yeah.
Shout out to
He
Coach
still
Nick.
be getting it.
Yeah.
He was up at the courts
Bro,
outside working some boys out. I said, oh yeah.
So first joint at Medford at Mill Creek, he got it running shit. I'm like, bro, I'm not about to transfer for this nigga. Bro. He running hills.
Yeah, I already know.
You wanted me to come out here for this, bro? You been tripping, bro. I'm not. But that's when I knew Ali from 7th grade. I had went to school in Edgewater, and I knew Ali, so he kind of like locked me in with that joint. And I went to, I kept going back week after week, and after that, it was kind of just locked in for real with the whole Medford Tech joint.
Yeah, my boy in here.
Yeah, my boy Kennedy in the building, man. Shout out to Kennedy, Dr. Kennedy. You know what I'm saying?
More Medford. That's loyal Medford over there.
Since we got Medford Tech in the building, I want to start off here. Like, I feel
Fuck
like
Med Tech. Let's talk about that. Yeah. Nah. Shout out to Med Tech.
I'm one of the biggest Med Tech haters, bro. Like, I really hated these niggas, but I always respected them. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I felt in high school. I ain't gonna lie.
Niggas told Eli he got a 1 Med Tech member limit. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. And y'all in here deep, man.
right.
The rest of the gang couldn't pull up.
Nah, I already know, man. I know how y'all give it up. Y'all travel in packs like hyenas.
Right.
So I used to hate y'all, man. That's when LeMaine was in here. We was telling him the same thing, man. It was constant competition, and we missed y'all, but that y'all definitely kicked it up. Did we? I didn't even play Kennedy.
He did.
I did.
His sophomore. Sophomore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. So he was there for the split.
Yeah.
Ferg dunked on you, though.
Just to piggyback off of
Ferg ain't dunk on him?
Ferg was
Junior
his
year?
freshman year, so he was only a freshman that
Oh,
year.
all right, my bad. All right, it wasn't you. It was some boy that looked like you.
Bro, no, hold on. Wait, hold on. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Nah, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
Hold on.
We're gonna get to that.
Shout out to Medford.
off his head.
Nah, we gonna get to that game.
Shout out to Medford.
Before we get to that, like I feel like before you got to Medford, like they had their whole Fab Five thing going on, and like I feel like y'all, you, Miles, like, and then Kennedy and Ali, they was young boys at that time, but when they was like juniors and seniors, I feel like
that's when we was youngest.
Y'all kind of, you know what I'm saying, fit right in. Y'all started y'all own thing, and like y'all kind of piggybacked off of kind of what they had going on, like as far as being a family. So like when you got there, like how was it? You know what I'm saying? Did Kennedy, how did he embrace you? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like,
when I got there, it was Rock team. So like, like I said, the first time I played with them was the RV tournament. I don't know if y'all was playing in that. I don't think one ever played.
Nah, we ain't playing that Cooney Classic.
Nah, it wasn't even during the season. It was like the summer jump.
Oh hell no, we ain't
We playing that, and like that was my first. I didn't really know none of them besides Ali because I went to school with him in 7th grade. But it was Rock. I was just trying to pick and roll, get a ball to that nigga, get out the way. But it was like you said, it was a family joint. Like Kanye, Coach Nick, all them like family oriented dudes. So it was kind of easy to mesh in. So.
So when you got there, like, did you kind of know you was, you know what I'm saying, gonna be starting from the jump, or like you kind of had to work for that joint? Like, where was?
I come from one, bro. Talk
heavy. Talk heavy then.
Talk your talk.
Talk heavy.
About none of that, but
Talk your talk.
I had to beat somebody out for the spot, but I wasn't really tripping on that.
Okay. Word. So I guess from there we can kind of get into the
shits, man. Let's get to the shits. Man, Medford. Nah, I didn't get to play you, so obviously we can't talk from there. Yeah. You was a little younger than me, so it ain't the same. But they was turned, man. Like that energy Medford had. Like I said, Nick had fake Doc Rivers, man. Nick like really had y'all getting right, yo. Like. I always had respect for Nick.
Like, like that.
Seeing y'all doing other stuff, like I said, around working out to this day. He's still out there working out, boys. So how was it for y'all though, bro? Like, what was it? Y'all split too?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was no split.
Oh, it was no splits?
But we go.
Oh, okay. Oh, my bad.
Before we get in that though, it's like y'all was all seniors, bro.
Yeah.
Like, if we would have ran into y'all, bro, we would have ran through y'all.
No way,
just listen to it like this,
I was a sophomore. Cheese was a freshman, bro. Like
my senior year was the first time any of our starting five started a game of varsity. My senior year, I didn't start varsity until my senior year. Our full five.
But you should have though. I mean, you ain't gonna say that, but you know what I'm saying? They had their family thing going on, but you know, talent wise, yeah, you should have. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
I mean, we had to grow. We had to grow.
Hey man, so what happened the second time then? Y'all had y'all 20 games of experience by then. You know what I'm saying?
That's all it takes. I've been playing since y'all was freshmen together. Do you feel me?
Not really.
Hold on.
Only me and Rel. I'm talking your first year there, yeah.
My sophomore year, so it was you, Rel, Ronnie, that team?
Yeah. But I'm saying, you saying like we played, then Ronnie, that was Ronnie's first year.
You saying that your senior year, you saying they would have ran through them?
Bro, we would have ran through them.
You wouldn't have ran through, you wouldn't have ran through us, bro. You wouldn't have ran through us, bro. We was top.
What's the five? Hold on. What's the five? So what's the five?
We top 10 in Jersey too. Like, what are you saying? See, y'all wouldn't have ran us. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, we was at St. Anne's, nigga. It was tied. So if it's they y'all senior five, what was y'all five?
All right, Ronnie, Rel, it was like either me or Juice, Mike and Joe.
That's not enough, but
for what?
For who? For who? You?
For senior. So we doing everybody in senior year form, right?
I mean, no, that was the actual squad. So your senior year, what would have been the squad?
Your
senior year, what would have been the squad?
They was seniors.
But so you saying Kennedy?
So your senior year, what would have been the squad?
At senior year.
Oh, we're not doing that. Yeah. Oh, we're not doing it.
Cheese was 14, bro.
Yeah, I mean that's hard. I'm just saying. I'm not even saying off the strength it's not fair. I'm saying off the strength is.
We would have ran through you.
Nah, I'm not saying that. No. I'm saying you can't make that happen. Like you can't. I can't put everybody because they argue like they would beat us, and I tell them like every day, like it don't matter when they were seniors. Like
so Cheese was 14.
That's what I'm saying.
15.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. They beat y'all though. A winner's a winner. I'm taking my win to the bank.
We gonna
I'm
get
taking
to
my
the
win
game.
to the bank.
The first game, I don't know.
What happened?
First quarter, niggas not running through that team. Ronnie and Rel, and come on, bro, that team was.
Who was guarding
Niggas
Ronnie?
was 27 in the first
Nobody,
half.
exactly.
Who do we have?
Nobody.
We just didn't have
Nobody
no
was guarding.
horses.
You damn right. Nobody was guarding Ronnie.
They
Bro,
freshman
Ronnie was
and
probably
sophomore
20,
year.
nigga. We was a big team.
Yeah.
He was a senior.
Niggas could buy
How old
alcohol.
you? 18.
18, I'm saying
Yeah.
20.
Alright, bro. 18. And I'm not even gonna act like Ronnie and Real wasn't that, because they definitely was that.
Yeah, that's something y'all wanna clap. That's what I'm saying.
I was just older. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I ain't
I
saying.
would have got work though.
And even
For
me,
sure.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't even.
It would have been a, no, don't do that though. It would have been close, bro.
That would have never been close.
Senior us versus senior them,
Come
bro.
on, bro.
Come on, and I don't say it wouldn't have been close, bro.
That's heavy.
You said all right, so, all right, y'all.
That's heavy.
Wait, no.
Listen to the matchups. Senior me, senior Mike.
TC, wait, no.
Let's do it like that. Let's do it like that.
All right, go ahead.
Don't act crazy.
Bro, you
I know
and
that's
Mike.
your mans, but don't act
No,
crazy.
that's my man's. That's my man's. But you had your offense went through you. It didn't go through Mike. Mike was that nigga though.
What that mean?
Mike can get a bucket on the block at any time.
I don't
Me.
But when you
What
got
I'm saying is, but I'm telling you,
Is that you see how
let's
niggas
do
niggas trying to swerve away from the
Let's do the
question?
matchup.
yo, that's not
Mike,
you can't say that though.
Let's start with the five.
Because if Mike would have went, with Mike would have.
Who you taking? Senior Rock, senior Mike.
Yeah,
Who you
I got
If you saying based off what you did, I gotta go with you.
taking?
But
Senior Joe, senior Ali. Who you taking?
Joe,
All right.
Who I love?
easy.
Dante.
Oh, nah, that's my boy.
Listen,
That's my boy.
I'm taking
Joe was all county his freshman year. That's what I'm saying. It's just the way our offense was ran, it didn't go through him. But if it did, he would have put up them numbers. Is what I'm
If you
saying.
bull, you bull. Either
No,
way.
it's not.
If you bull, you bull.
No, it's not. You know that, bro.
played the 3-4s. 'Cause
It was
my
me.
mom and Chris. Like,
What's up, bro?
Sophomore year, we had
Yo.
Big bro in the building.
One game y'all came back, and then the other game, it was.
That's when
a
Ronnie
good
was
game.
fucking berserk.
But that's what. Yo.
Yeah, Ronnie-
Nigga went berserk. nigga.
So if TCA not clapping us, y'all not clapping us, bro.
We ain't TCA.
They got 5 Division I basketball players and 2 NBA niggas. Like, what you talking about?
That's
a fact.
Who the two?
Cook and Mally.
First off, Mally was a freshman, but okay.
No, but I'm okay. He was still.
But
Yeah.
You know what he getting.
Yeah.
That's the team you talking about.
But I'm saying if they not clapping us, and they still had Chaz, they still had Brandon with the Penn State. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't
That was a
They didn't
squad.
slap.
I was a squad. They played some Bulls. I know what I know
lost
what
by
y'all
2.
saying.
That's fun,
No,
bro.
bro.
Lost by 3. Like, y'all not clapping us,
I
bro.
feel like everything.
I ain't
gonna be a
saying y'all
game
could, y'all,
away.
bro. Yeah.
I feel like everything around the way gonna be a game, bro. I don't know.
It's gonna be a game.
I know what
bro.
you getting at, but
It's gonna be a game.
I feel like it's gonna be a game.
I would love to see
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah.
I would too.
I'm saying
They saying they senior, trying to fast forward everybody to senior
Everybody
year.
is senior year.
Just putting everybody in their senior year form versus pretty much that Borough team.
We not gonna. We can't do.
But hold on, big bro in the building. My boy Rodden's in here, man. Clap it up for Rodden. Rodden's in here. Y'all know what's going on, man. You missed the story, bro. We was just talking about it. So just to get clarity, did he 15? You call a foul?
Bro, it got dark, bro.
It got dark?
After it got dark.
It got done. All right, I appreciate it. It was the growth spurt too, though. That helped.
I was out shaking, bro. I wasn't.
So I kept coming home like.
Yeah, like, what are you eating?
From like breaks in school, like every time I come home, like 2 inches taller.
Right.
2 inches taller.
Yeah.
5'11", 6'1".
Right.
6'3".
Right.
Yeah, like what's going on? I remember the same shit.
Alright.
Yeah, turned into a different bull.
Alright.
And then when he made the decision to switch to basketball permanently, that hurt you a little bit?
Yeah, bro. Because he was really a football.
Right, bro. That's what we're talking about, bro. Like when I came home, I'm like, what the hell? What you doing? Where your
I
pads?
think that was his.
Where your pads?
Yeah.
Quarterback. It wasn't even.
Bro, yeah, for real. 'Cause I remember going to some games. Or coming out there just Sundays, y'all in the back, like, yeah, bro, y'all was like that, bro. Yeah, you know, Pop had y'all turn, like, yeah, bro, that was right. Nah, man, but yeah, appreciate you pulling up, Brody. Yeah, man. So now we in here watching some college highlights, man. I mean, we don't want to fast forward too much, but I guess what high school? Let's stay high
Yeah,
school
we
real
get the
quick.
high school.
That
Alright,
Medford
so-
shit, y'all gonna have to figure out on your own, man. I mean,
Nah, we can get it. Yeah, we can get it.
yeah. It's kind of like two different eras.
Yeah, y'all was the next
turned.
niggas.
I know, cause y'all wound up your sophomore year, y'all freshman year.
Nah, junior year. That's when y'all started wilding.
His sophomore year.
Your junior year.
Sophomore year. They went the whole thing the sophomore year.
Senior year.
Yeah, that's what y'all went.
Yeah.
My junior year was me, Cheese, Ali.
Drop off.
Yeah.
But I'm saying the junior year was when y'all went to.
That's when he transferred.
No, y'all went to states. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into that. Now Kennedy going, Ali going. I feel like.
Ali still was with us.
Oh, Ali still. Damn, he is a year younger than me. Damn, y'all said Ali. So now I guess it's kind of you, Miles, kind of stepping into more of a leadership role. Like, how was that? Like being without Kennedy or whatever.
I mean, it was kind of easy. The transition was kind of easy because, like I said, when I first came in, I'm just watching him. I don't know I didn't really know nothing about BCIT, like none of that. But
Right.
when I first, I'm just watching him, so it kind of was easy. Like I knew he was just really trying to do whatever he was on type. But I mean, the basketball part kind of took care of itself. You know, you're gonna have those tougher Jones. You play Burrow. We played St. Antoine junior year. We went up north, played a couple teams. But the South Jersey, I mean, y'all know how that went. We playing Center Vincent down here. That shit was kinda,
Okay.
And y'all schedule always was a little like, you know, that's what I respected about y'all schedule too. 'Cause I always look on there,
Nick was trying to
I mean, yeah, bro, like he get y'all in there. That's one thing I definitely envied about that, cause I look like, how the fuck they playing? You know what I mean?
he was
Like,
trying to bump. He was definitely trying to go
So was
everybody.
so was you with you went with the players before St. Benedict's or
It
after?
was like kind of like
The
one at
same time?
type shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
so that summer
That
going
yeah.
into
my senior
into
year.
your senior year.
So
that's a good time.
you had to
too.
go to tryouts first or something?
So what happened was, like I said, after the St. Anne's game, it was the Playaz and Sports U was there, so I
Okay.
talked to both of them, and then going into that summer, tryouts actually was on the same day. So we went to Sports U first. We went to Sports U first, and then we went to the Playaz, and I didn't want to leave, bro. I was blitz to the death, bro.
I know how that be,
Like
bro.
I'm going back and forth with my pop, like, bro, I don't want to play with them. I don't care what they rank. I don't care about none of that. Like I'm trying to stay with Blitz. So we went to the Sports U John, bro. I didn't bring no sneakers on purpose. Like I'm not. I wore flip flops, bro. Like I'm not about to try out. Like I don't want. So somehow my pop found some
Yeah,
sneakers.
you damn right. Man. Yeah, you damn right. He's 12 and a half. She's in the trunk. What you thought?
So I ended up doing that John, and then we left there. Went to the Playaz John. Played with them. I actually ended up going with Sports U first for like the first month or 2 months. Then I ended up going with the Playaz, and I was with Playaz ever
So what made you switch?
really Jim, the owner of the play, you know Jim, owner
Yeah.
of the Playaz. He was just a real dude, bro.
Right.
And honestly, like the reason why I think now, like I look back at it, that I went with Sports U, is he low key was kind of too real for me, bro. Like he was. I didn't know if I wanted that smoke for real, bro. And I felt like Sports U was just a little bit more calm for me, bro.
Yeah.
Like I know they had some hood dudes, but it was just a little bit more on the calm side. For me.
Right.
So I went with them, bro. But it ain't. I thank God I ended up going with the Playaz. That really changed my life for real.
Yeah, and Playaz legendary, man. There's been some boys, they line up. I like how they get down. Even they page, they still be paying y'all respect. Like,
Yeah.
that's love.
So I ended up doing that, and shit took off after that, really.
So just kind of talk about the level of like the difference, like, you know what I'm saying, from playing what you was playing with Blitz versus.
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he think up north, boy. Look. Stop looking at me. He always look at me. I say, yeah, he know, up north. Yeah, he did it with
Yeah,
you saw it. Y'all saw it. He
Bro,
up
no,
north, boy.
Kennedy left the same time I left, bro.
Oh, you fake up north, boy?
Nah, Kennedy was up there. He went to PA Playaz.
Yeah, man, y'all crazy.
Kennedy-
Y'all take the turnpike 5 times, and y'all
Kennedy
think
with the
y'all
PA Playaz, bro.
too surf. Y'all get on my nerves, man.
It's, like I said earlier, bro, it was levels to that joint. Like South Jersey, you can beat a bull in South Jersey, bro. You go up to north, nobody know you.
Boy.
Like you a regular, who is that?
Yeah, acting like-
And the attitude up north is like, if you that, we got you.
Right.
We finna see what that's about.
Facts.
Out South Jersey, people scared of you. Like you play boarding time, Senate, like
That's
they
right.
ain't trying, they ain't
Yeah.
talking.
I used to hate our schedule sometimes, bro.
You go up north,
6 of them games I used to hate, like, yo, they ready. It'd be sorry teams getting right, like,
you go up north, they
bro.
ready.
Even when we played Roselle, they wasn't even that good, but
Yeah,
they turned
they
like
still-
they
yeah.
undefeated,
They
like,
be a regular public
they always
school,
play
bro.
you
They
tough.
right at you.
yeah,
Gonna see what
all of them, bro. That's the one thing, like we always say up north. It's just a different energy, bro. Like attitude, it like coaches just invested,
Right.
like people invested. It just as soon as you get past like what exit 9, 10, it's on.
yeah,
Nigga,
past
like,
9,
they
yeah.
ready to get to it. Like ain't no games.
So when you first got up there, like, who was the first nigga you like, oh, nah, this nigga tough, like,
Oh, for sure.
where?
For sure. Isaiah Briscoe, for sure.
Yeah.
That day I went to the Sports U jump, and there was some boys on Sports U. Don't get me twisted. DeAndre Bembry, Hollis was up there. It was some North Jersey boys that was up there. That was who? Wade. Yeah, Wade. But like it was some boys up. Carl Towns was up there. Yeah, I'm looking at Carl 7 foot nigga. Right. So like, then I went with a player that later in that day. And Bug just a different breed, bro. He was, you know what he get into. So that's when he kind of really go. But we played like you said. I played against Bug once with the Blitz, so I kind of knew. But then seeing it up person, he ain't talking shit. It was just that was probably the first bull that kind of opened my eyes. Besides playing Kyle when we played Sam, what he got into was just some shit I've never seen.
Kyle, And he just doing the same shit, bro. It's the same game, bro.
Right.
It like a little bit of shit added, but it's the same shit, bro. That shit crazy, bro. Stepping niggas, going through, slow jumper, pump fake, like same game, bro. That shit is crazy, bro. Yeah. Shout out to Kyle, bro.
Shout out to
Kyle. When we get back in there. Yeah, shout out to John Morant.
Right.
Shout out the whole Grizzly team.
So that first year, that was your first year in EYBL.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, with the players.
Okay.
Talk about that experience.
My first year, we wasn't as good as the following year when we won it, but we had some boys. Like it was me, Bug, Teddy Mosley, Zeke, Isaiah Whitehead played with us a couple games. Desi played with us for like two, 3 sessions. But we was kind of like scattered.
Right.
We ain't had that real team like. Zeke and Desi came them last 2
that's how it be with them. That's the only thing. It ain't the same. We played since 6th grade. Like it's
that second year, we was same roster the whole throughout the whole joint, and we put it together.
Right. And y'all went down there. Y'all won something, didn't y'all?
That second year coming back, we won the whole piece.
Hell yeah.
Like Final Four, we played. We played Benedicts.
Y'all played Benedicts. Okay.
Blakely,
yeah.
Each one, I think it was one.
Oh yeah, they always keep a squad.
Ben, Tone, Taco Fall.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Niggas played some they tall as shit, bro.
Then in the that was the final. That was the 8th. Then the Final Four we played. We played team from New York. I can't remember their name, but they had Tyus, Team Scan. They had Tyus, Shaq Diallo, Thomas Bryant, Bryce Aiken.
Oh my God.
Danny Greenlow.
Oh yeah, they wild. I didn't even know you had a little brother. They wild.
Ran through them. And then in the finals we played Penny Hardaway Team Penny.
Okay.
They had the twins. They go to Memphis.
Yeah, that's
Memphis
there.
and all that. But yeah, that
that's
year,
hard.
That was some legend. That was the first time players ever won a peach too. At all them teams.
Right.
First team ever did it, but that shit.
I kind of will put you on the map, or you felt like I know you got some calls after that.
No, absolutely. But at that time, bro, like a lot of people don't know, I originally committed to Delaware.
I remember that. I remember
It
that.
might have been before all that.
I was mad.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
It was the coaching staff, bro. They was like, it was Monte Ross. Shout out to Monte. That's my dog. He had Temple right now, assistant at Temple, but committed to there, but he didn't resign. Delaware didn't resign him, so I decommitted from there. Then that's when shit really started blowing up.
Right.
Like when I decommitted.
Yeah.
Nova, Memphis.
I remember you at Memphis. Yeah, I swear you was going to Memphis.
I wanted to go to Memphis.
Yeah, I swear you was going to Memphis.
We went out to Memphis when I was at St. Benedicts to play the tournament. And I was getting off, bro. Like, to MVP the tourney. I'm like, bro, Josh Jackson right there.
Oh yeah, that's all you need. Yeah, right.
Then the twins ended up going there, and they dad was on the staff.
I remember. I remember you telling me that too. Right.
Yeah.
But nah, so then you wound up choosing.
I ended up choosing. That shit kind of fell in my lap too. We played we played Ben at King. We played Montverde. And when I was at St. Ben's, we played them at King. I had another good game. Obviously playing they was number 1 in the country at that time. We ended up losing by 2. It was a good game. And DePaul was there. I've never heard DePaul name in my life before. That game, like they was in the crowd. And one of the coaches, Billy Garrett, was cool with my AU coach Jim, and that's how that kind of fell into place. And ever since then, I actually committed there or decommitted from there. I don't know if a lot of people know that, but because the coach I committed to originally, he had resigned like a week after I committed. So I had decommitted from there. I was about to go somewhere else, but they kind of, the AD and the head coach came down and come out and pop job, like, sit down. I'm like, yeah, they really want me, so I'm going there type shit.
That's love.
I don't mean to like kind of backtrack a little bit, just for the youngins out there, like kind of explain how the EYBL work. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, I feel like they don't really know.
I mean, it's the best of the best. Like if you on that circuit, like if you a Adidas circuit, Under Armour circuit, if you a Nike dude, you looking at the dudes in Under Armour, you like, bro, you hiding from smoke. Like you don't really want this UIBL smoke because you playing in that circuit, and I'm sure the UA dudes will say the same thing about UIBL, but it's the best of the best. Like any top dude you can think of that's in the league right now, or whatever, they probably went to UIBL type. Like the list just goes on, really. But that's real top level bump. That's the best bump you're gonna get, especially on the AAU circuit. And if you think about it, it's not like in college you can look at a team like, we can say Nova, they have 4 or 5 pros the other, but think about it, that's the same 4 or 5 pros on the same AAU team. In college, you run the system. AAU, it's me on you. We ain't running plays like that,
exactly.
It's really what you about. And that's how they're the guards. Like people really being the best. I remember, what's bro name? Malik Monk. He was a youngin'. He was playing. He was 16, playing up with us. Came on the circuit at like 50. What the fuck, Malik? Malik Newman 50. I'm like, yo, what's that?
Yeah, I remember Newman too. Yeah, my boy, shout out to Newman, man. I thought he was gonna be goddamn next Jordan.
Nah, it's definitely the best. Like the best of the best is on that circuit.
So y'all have y'all regular tournaments, and then y'all have the league tournaments at certain locations.
It's like we call them sessions. So when my year was 4 sessions, I can't remember what it was. It was 4 sessions. Then Peach Jam, you had to win a certain amount of games to qualify for Peach Jam. Okay. So my first year, the year that we won it, our first session we played. Well, we lost. It's only 2 games we lost. It was final. We lost to Mally. I'm still mad we lost that shit. We lost the final because there's a lot of Philly dudes. So you
you already know.
Then we lost to King James, and he had I can't remember bro name. He went to Louisville. VJ King. Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember boy.
We lost to them. We went 2-2 that session. After that session, Jim blacked on us. Like snap, we didn't lose a game since. Bro. Ran like 15, 16 straight. Nigga. And we was running through boys, like the teams I just named. Like we was running through some dudes, bro.
Kicked it up. So that's where you felt that elevation in your game too?
Yeah, bro. And like playing with them dudes, bro, like that shit was really giving me confidence. Like if you look at our roster, bro, we had Trey, he was the #1 point guard in the sophomore class at that time. We had Bug, he was the #1 point guard in the senior class at that time. We had Cheese, who didn't even play in the PJ because he broke his ankle or whatever. Shakur, Temple, Mustafa. We had some boy Alec. Like we had boys on that team, bro. And like we wasn't the best looking on paper. They like, how the fuck they win? Besides Trey and Bug, they was really Temp was probably ranked, but he was probably like 100, top 100, something like that. I wasn't really. I was 136. Cheese. I don't know if Cheese was ranked at that time. Like we wasn't like no other teams got 4 or 5 top 50 niggas.
ESPN boys, all that.
We was like this, bro. We had guards. Like we had mismatches every game. We had 4 or 5 guards. I can go get one. That's really how we won. We ain't had no crazy big. Stafford was our big. He probably like 6'8". Shaq was 6'7".
That's all you need though. Especially AAU. Like you trying to get it rocking. So you just want 5 boys that gel, like you said. Y'all came back that second year. I feel like that's probably all y'all needed.
We was just rolling, bro. That shit was like a movie. We was just rolling, running through everybody, bro.
That's all you local boys out there, if you're not playing on no circuit, you're not that bull.
What are you doing? If it's just your stepdad in the gym, then there ain't no coaches there, bro. They ain't gonna get you nowhere. You just paying somebody rent or something.
Playing at Levittown Lakers.
Yeah, bro. They ain't gonna get it done. Or at Monroe Sports Complex. I need to take it, you know what I mean, somewhere different with some coaches at, bro. These little circuits that y'all be on is not even real circuits, man.
My boy Coach Burt, he call it 130 ball.
That's a fact, bro. That's just playing to do something in the summer.
130
That's
ball.
not gonna get it done, bro. Nah, you might as well go play outside.
I got a tournament up in Del. You know what I mean?
With them Russell jerseys, that shit is not gonna get you paid. All right, or get you a free scholarship. So don't do it. We still in here watching clips, man.
To transition to St. Benedicts, like how was that? Like, I guess you gotta live up there, right? Like they got like
I lived in Patterson. I ain't staying on campus, bro. I got kicked out of that shit. I stayed in Patterson. Me and Trace lived together in Patterson. School was in Newark, bro. Our schedule was probably like wake up like 6. We used to take a bus to the train station, take a train from Patterson to Secaucus, take another train from Secaucus to Newark, and then we call it Poppy, but another bus to St. Ben's. So that shit was every day, bro. 6 a.m. Then go to school, practice after, same shit going back, bro. That was every day, bro.
Who was you staying with?
I was staying with Jim, the owner of the place.
Okay.
He made that shit real easy for. I ain't gonna say real easy. She was like a life-changing jump, but he made it smooth for us, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, he made it smooth for us.
That's important, man. Because I know when Bert went up there, he ain't have a good
If you don't have
transition.
nobody, especially
That's
you
why he
there out
came
there
back.
on your own, bro. I'm used to going to Medford, coming to the crib, seeing Rod and
Right.
my mom every day.
Right.
I ain't seen these for like months.
Yeah.
Maybe on the weekend if they come to a game. So,
Right.
so it definitely was different for me.
And how was that up north experience? This overall, like this faster pace, you
everything,
outside.
yeah. I was staying in the hood too, bro.
Right.
I was in the middle of Patterson and St. Benedicts in the middle of North.
Right.
So it's like, I'm used to living in Willenboro, Delray.
Right,
Like,
yeah, we good outside, you know what I mean?
And I don't know my surroundings out
Right.
there, like, but it was like, you know how to bump it, like, it was the same thing. At practice, like, I ain't know them boys, they ain't know me, so we was right at each other.
Right.
Until we became like family, like, but
Right.
that whole living up north is completely different from,
Right.
like you said, that fast pace. You know, you a bull. If you a bull, you still got a target on your back. Like you said in South Jersey, you the bull. You never expect niggas scared of you. All that shit.
Right.
They don't play that up.
And you coming up there, anybody try to test you, or you saw if you from South Jersey, all that, you didn't catch none of that slack?
I probably would have if it wasn't for Jim.
Okay.
Like Jim really was like,
Right.
he really was a fan of me,
Yeah.
bro. Like he really was like in my corner type shit, and he ran all of that. So
Okay.
niggas knew if they. You know, if
they know
tried
what's
some
up.
shit, they in
Yeah.
the gym.
Yeah.
But Jim was, it ain't like Jim was protecting me and that.
Yeah.
Jim was, nigga, if you here, you gonna be
Yeah.
in that smoke. So
Right.
I definitely had to hold my own.
Right.
He definitely, like I said, made the transition smoother for me.
Okay. Shout out to Jim, man.
Shout out to Jim.
Yeah, shout out to Jim. Yeah, shout out to Jim, man. I need the Playaz headband.
Facts.
I'm gonna email you my address.
Yeah.
All
What,
right.
was there anybody else like besides St. Benedict's that you was like about to go to or like?
Nobody don't know this. Like, there's no way in the world they would let it happen though. I wanted to go to TCA, bro. With Cheese.
I might not have
Floyd,
liked you if it was
with Cheese,
TCA.
with Cheese, Floyd, and Mally.
Yeah, that would have been crazy.
That'd have been wild. That'd have been wild. Their team was wild already. That'd have been wild.
Exactly.
That'd have been wild.
We ended up playing. We played them. I think we played them.
We was
twice
at that
that year.
joint. Yeah.
Nah, they wouldn't allow that shit. Bro. But they're
That
bad.
That'd have
We was
been
talking
crazy.
about it, but they wasn't gonna let that shit happen.
That would have
They
been
really
crazy.
didn't even want to let me go to BCIT.
Yeah.
They had us going to West Tech, bro. No, bro, it was so much shit under the cover.
That was the last one.
Bro, they was
That the
not
last
trying
one
to
they
let
let
people
slide
go,
through.
bro.
Damn.
After
They
that,
had-
you had to go to West
They
Tech
had me go to
first,
West Tech.
and then come to Medford. But you had to play it like you had to get a shop that only Medford had.
Yeah.
That
They
West
had me in
didn't.
pre-engineering, bro.
You gotta take some crazy shot.
take gardening.
Yeah,
You
that's
gotta take
crazy.
gardening. You know what I mean? You gotta take something random. Goddamn.
Hell yeah, I used to have to go to West Tech literally from 8 to like 1. Then I would do literally one period. We would all take a bus to Medford. I would do one period. I mean, I had to do that shit for
Yeah.
3 months.
Oh, man.
They was not trying to let us go there because they knew we was going.
Yeah, they knew y'all trying to
They was not
finesse.
trying to-
Y'all was trying to finesse. Y'all
They
ain't
wasn't
even trying to sneak
I'm
it.
telling you.
But at least use a different address.
You feel me? God, it wasn't, you know what I mean? Cause like when I wasn't even like a hooper
Right.
at that point. So it wasn't until like, but I
Yeah.
started off at West Tech. They're
Right.
Like, he could have been here.
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh,
It was
yeah,
only
yeah.
because I chose sports medicine,
Right.
which wasn't at West at that
Okay.
time.
Uh-huh.
Now West got sports medicine.
Okay, that makes sense.
Stop.
What you choose when you was there?
Bro, they put me in pre-engineering,
It was
bro.
I had
I'm
brain
in
in
there
there.
doing some nice
I was at West Tech on some bullshit too. I had Sean Connor. Shout out to Sean Connor. I was in there. We used to be in there breaking shit,
Man, me and Stacks used to get in trouble every day.
dropping shit,
It was like, hey, this to this day, bro.
Yeah.
Tweak.
pissing that teacher off, bro. Yeah,
Facts.
nah. Shout out to West Tech though, but. All right, so then what? We
I
in the
guess
college now,
We
or
can get to college.
still?
Yeah, we get to college.
Okay, so college.
So that decision.
We got DePaul.
Yes, sir.
So what made you like choose DePaul over everybody else?
Kind of like that fan. Like I said, when I was in a position of when I decommitted from DePaul, I ain't really like at that point. I feel like I can't trust none of these dudes, bro. Like I done went to 2 schools and neither of the coach stayed, so I don't really know. But then when it came, like I said, the head coach came down, the AD called my mom personally. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, that's thorough.
Yeah,
That's what you need. You
Exactly.
need something thorough. I know you like that, big bro.
That's kinda
That's the thing we worry about. I know for Joy, it's just like, man, get somewhere that they want you, fuck with you. Like we had a little bit before, so I know he probably shed some light on you. Like, man, just go somewhere where they rocking with you, bro.
And that's another thing, bro. If it's any young niggas listening, bro, when you go, don't fall in love with the big name.
Please.
Cause that shit ain't what it seems, bro. You go somewhere where they really want you, bro. If you a boy, you gonna be a boy regardless.
Right.
I mean, obviously it's gonna be trials and tribulations. Figure that shit out.
Right.
But you go to a big school, bro, you get lost in the sauce like that, and it's over with.
Right.
It's over with. So, but that was big for me. Like, and at that point, I didn't really know like that. I just knew that they fucked with me, bro, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go here.
Right.
I didn't really know the ins and outs. Now that I went through the shit, I can look back and know, but I'm glad I made that decision.
That's hard. And then what, you got some alumni there, some pros there too, so I know you're already thinking of Quentin Richardson went there, right?
But like I said, bro, like I'm young, I wasn't thinking about none of that, bro. Like, but it's definitely some boys that came through DePaul for sure.
Right. Okay. So we got freshman year. I mean, we was going through some highlights, but freshman year, that was a good year, bro. Like,
I was,
I remember
freshman team, averaged like 10 and 3, but like, as a freshman, I ain't know shit, but I really was just out there hooping.
Right.
I ain't know no better, bro. I ain't know no schemes, I ain't know no scout reports, I used to none of this, so I was really just out there bumping, really, trying to figure my way out.
Okay.
At that time, it was just, like, I ain't really had no role on offense, like, I was just feeling it. We had Bill, Mike, Tom, we had some older dudes that was kind of their team.
Yeah.
I was just kind of figuring out, I had to guard the best player every night. That was pretty much my role.
Right.
3-and-D type shit. So.
Right. No, that's a good role to come in though as a freshman. Though, you know what I mean? That's what you want.
Fire, bro.
Right.
Like, I'm checking Chris Dunn.
Yeah, I remember, bro. Like I said, I got to watch. Like, I really got to watch your college career. Like, that's one thing.
I had to check the best on every team, so I got thrown right in the fire. But I'm glad I did. I was ready for that shit.
Exactly. And you can see it though. Cause sophomore year, like I said, bro, I thought you was out of there. I know bro did too. We was getting a new car, new crib. I was gonna get a little hat. You know what I mean? I was gonna be lit, bro. I thought we had one, bro. Like, sophomore year was a good year, bro. So let's talk about that a little bit. Like preparation, what you do that summer different.
I mean, I kind of always stayed in the gym, but sophomore year, I think film was the biggest thing for me. Like, and I was prepared for knowing that I was gonna be the guy. Like, beside Bill, it was gonna be me and Bill. And stepping into that role, it's different, bro. You go from being 4th, 5th, 6th dude on the scouting report to you at the top.
Yeah, you that dude.
You bold letters on the scouting report. So, I mean, that was kind of my biggest thing. Watching film, learning where to pick my spots, learning what I can do, see how teams guard me, stuff like that. I think that was the biggest thing that helped me. And I had a decent sophomore year, bro.
Yeah, man. That was a good year, bro. Like I said, overall, like I said, I thought you was out of here.
I definitely, like, I went to my coach, bro.
Right.
And that's when they was doing the put your name. That's the first year they did that put your name and take it out shit.
Yeah.
So I remember I went to my coach, like, bro, I think I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Like, no. And I think the one thing that saved me, because now looking back at it, I don't think I was ready mentally.
Right.
I probably could figure this shit out physically.
Right.
Mentally, I wasn't ready for that shit, bro. I was probably 16, 17, some shit like that. I wasn't really ready for it mentally, but going into my junior year, Coach Tim Anderson came in. He Chicago dude, been around. He like D Rose, Jabbar. I'm Chicago. He like they mentor, they big brother type. So he put me on game and all that, and I'm glad I didn't go, cause I learned, I grew so much.
Right.
Like, just on and off the court for real, as a hooper, as a man, like as a teammate, all type of shit. But that sophomore year was on and on, man. That was. This was that game.
Yeah, this was a good jump. Pull up. Easy.
Great song choice.
Can't go wrong with A Boogie.
This is my edge back today.
Hey, ready, y'all.
Like a cheese, reaching.
Yeah, I remember that. Cause I think this one, that was junior year. I think me and Bert came.
I think I might have that same game then.
Was that junior year? I think that was his junior year.
That was a senior year. His senior year.
Y'all did. Y'all did.
The only time they ever caught it was my senior year at Seton Hall. That's the only time the camera ever caught. Like,
yeah.
That's the one I was
Yeah.
at.
we used to right at each other.
Senior year there. We used to try to make that joint every year. Thank you for them tickets too, bro. I appreciate it, man.
That's probably need some more
right,
youngins
bro.
to start going D1 so we get them
bro.
tickets.
Yeah,
you know what
man.
I mean?
I'm trying to get to them games, man. Get in the gym.
Yo.
We gonna try to get them rims right too, man, so y'all can get right in Borough. But they better be out there. We about to get them right so y'all can be staying in the house trying to play PS5.
When you get them tickets, you
Get in
right
the
there,
gym.
right,
Yeah,
right behind
right.
the bench, like yo.
Get in the gym, my boys. Shout out to Don Q.
Shout out to Don Q.
God, shout out to Don Q. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I liked the game this year. Not to say I didn't like the game following years, but yeah, it was a big this was a big big improvement. This is really you showcasing everything. Yeah, good pace. Yeah, bro. Junior year, we ain't
Nah, matter of fact, you mentioned like you watched a lot of film.
Yeah.
Now, like, what was you really like watching? You know what I'm saying, to get more in detail, like what's some of the things you picked up from watching the film?
You saying going into my sophomore year?
Yeah.
Yeah. Picking my spot, really. Like I said, freshman year, I kind of was just getting how I get it. Like, if I get a kick out, I'm pulling it. If I get a transition,
you gotta take what you get.
But
Yeah.
sophomore year, I knew it was going to be players for me. We was going to have certain schemes for me. Like, I was going to be able to fill out, and I was going to pretty much get the same shots every game. I was just going to have to adjust to whatever the defense was doing.
Right.
So just knowing, for example, if we play Nova, I know Nova going to switch every ball screen. So if I switch a ball screen and I got big, I'm going to have to drag it out, try to create some. If we playing Marquette, they're going to hedge hard. So I might be able to split this ball screen.
Right.
I might be able to attack a big hit and get a foul,
Right.
get to free throws, get some easy points,
Right.
depending on the game on type shit.
Right.
And it was just little stuff like that you had to just keep in mind. Because when you on that level, bro, it's only a few dudes that's just pure skill that's going to get it
I
off.
just got it, yeah.
And you gotta like niggas say, you gotta think the game, especially at that level, bro. Because everybody pretty much nice. You feel me? I mean, obviously certainly
lit.
better than others, but at that level, it's
Everybody can ball.
Everybody
Yeah.
can hoop.
Everybody
It's all-
can ball,
it's Big
bro.
Easy.
Everybody was getting
Everybody
30
can ball.
and 10.
Exactly.
Yeah, everybody was
going to high
hooping.
school.
Yeah,
So it's
exactly.
like,
Yeah.
you gotta find your spots and just learning the team I had, like learning what certain dudes like to do, what they didn't like to do, stuff like that.
Right.
And knowing I was gonna play 35, 40 minutes a game, knowing where I can quote unquote take a little break type shit, like
Right.
if I'm on, you mean?
Right.
Just figuring stuff like that out,
Yeah.
really.
The reason I ask that because I feel like youngins or people in general don't really understand the importance of watching film.
Bro, it's a lot of people that don't know basketball.
Right. Right.
Like, it's a lot of people in this world. It's a lot of people in this world that have strong and loud opinions that don't know basketball. Bro.
Terrible
I think
IQ.
Draymond said some shit like that the other week. Like, you'd be surprised. Like, and he was basically saying, like, I think he was talking about reporters and people like that in the media. It was like for them to realize that they're wrong, they're gonna have to admit it. And he was like, when you're a drug addict, the first step is
Admitting it,
Right.
yeah.
and a lot of people's not gonna do that.
Right.
And like a lot of people don't know basketball, bro. It's so much that goes into it. And like I said, it's only a few boys that's really just, no matter what you do, they're gonna get it
Yeah,
up.
they got
We
it.
talking Hardens, KD.
Yeah, exactly.
We talking them type
God-given type talent,
Exactly.
yeah.
And it's only in the league, let's say it's what, 10, 15 of
Yeah,
them?
maybe.
And what, 200, 300 other dudes in the league?
Exactly.
So you gotta, like I said, you gotta figure it's a lot here, bro. It's a lot here. In terms of schemes and just little stuff within the game, and in terms of just knowing, just being confident, bro.
Right.
That's a big thing. I mean, in life, but especially in hoop, bro. Because I know a lot of dudes that's not really that nice, but they think they.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
get that
Facts,
shit
bro.
off
That's
'cause
why
they
some
think
dudes
they-
is in the league, bro. Like, it's
And
crazy,
vice versa.
bro.
It's dudes that's really him and really.
Right.
But up here, you have a bad game. You shot for 6, 7 games,
Exactly, bro.
So, but like, it's a lot more that go into it than just particularly skill.
Yeah.
Talent.
You see, like what Kobe, bro, like
Yeah.
somebody that's that great telling you how much he watch film. We still seeing
Exactly.
pictures of him watching film all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
if Kobe watch film, who the fuck is you
Right.
to
Not watch film,
your
bro.
bum ass 16-point game you done had, bro? Like, come
Nah,
on, cuz.
it was games where probably like I probably had like 20 something, but my dad would pull me after the game. Like he recorded all them shits and be like, "Yo, like you had 20, but it was like 5 times you came up with the screen and slow ass
Right.
bit. You settling for a jumper."
And then at
Like,
that time, I know for me, like when my pop or Rob would say something in my mind, I'm like, nigga, I said 30.
yeah, like
What am I
what you talking about, bro? Like,
I ain't even playing the fourth. ain't about to tell me what I did.
Then
Yeah.
when I got older, I realized like, yeah,
Bro, I should have been watching everything since
Excellent,
6th grade, bro. Like, I wish I really would have watched as much film.
Sure.
It's not just my points, you know, your little highlight tape. Like, nah, I should have been watching the whole game. Bro, what? I just want to fast forward my buckets and all that. Like, I don't give a fuck about me not playing, you know what I mean, missing the screen or whatever. So,
Right.
nah, that's heavy, but you saw that improvement.
Nah, for sure. Like, and I knew we wasn't the most talented team going into my sophomore year. And we in the Big East, like it ain't no day off. It's no game off. You feel what I'm saying? So I knew that was my role to put points on the board. So I was gonna have to find ways, like to really get that advantage. And any possible advantage that I knew I'm gonna take advantage, or at least I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to take advantage of all that shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then, where we at? So we had a good sophomore season. Going into junior year, it's the same thing. I mean, obviously we thinking.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking this, and the team's preparing for it to be. But I got somebody with me that they preparing to put some points on the board too. But 4 games in, our point guard tears ACL, tears Achilles.
Right.
So now I gotta go to the 1.
Right.
So I'm playing everything changed at that point. And that was like film. Once again, film was what got me through that year, bro. Being with my coach TA, just watching Rondo, watching D Wade. Who else I used to watch? Steve Nash. Like I used to watch a lot of those guys like day after day because I've always kind of been a point guard like Medford. You know, I bring it up. But the players like Book was off the ball during the Peach game. Like so, I was really at the dot. So, but when you get to college, bro, when you got scout reports, you got schemes, you got tendencies. You got percentages, you got this, you got that. That shit is a whole different ballgame, bro.
Right.
And that shit was like, I ain't know what was going on at first, bro. Like the first game that he got hurt, the following game I had 1977, but I was just playing. Like that's a great stat line, but I was just playing.
Right.
But then when we got the conference play and niggas start seeing and they start skiing, that's when it's like, damn, bro, I don't know what the hell going on.
Right.
I just went back to the drawing board, bro, and just started figuring shit out, picking my spots. And I'm naturally like in pass and all that, so that's when it started coming. Like, if I know, like I just said, if we playing against this team, we playing against Butler, big, I forgot his name, but big dude, every ball screen, he going back up. So I might can get my points here. Right. But knowing at the dot, I still got to facilitate.
Right.
I can't be the same dude I was sophomore year, just shooting whenever I get it.
Right.
So I got to start putting people in places. But I know if he drop me this ball screen, this where I can get money at. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
On a fast break, I know he like to take charges. So if I step to the side, it's gonna be a blocking foul. I can get 2 free throws. I can get 2 points off that. Just trying to get that balance, like being a point facilitate, but still get my name. Everyone scoring. I'm still trying to get
exactly. And I was really watching, bro. And like I said, like if I don't know, like if scouts was really watching you that year, because
like, I mean, people that know me know I can always play the dot, but I've never. That was my first year I really proved it on that level. I averaged like 5-6 assists. Like, that's heavy, bro. So that year, although it was like a down year in points, that year really helped.
I said, if you really watch, you seen it, bro. It's like you show, like, that's like when a star player go down and like, you know what I mean, I need somebody to step in that role. Like that was impressive, bro. Like I said, I really watched that, and you really saved your season. Because most seasons, your starting point guard go down, that's it. You know what I mean? And you really kept y'all afloat. With dealing with a transfer coming in, like I like how you handled that year, bro. I really did.
One slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, I'm married to this game, that's who I made my wife. Said I died on, I told that you're probably right. One thing that's for sure, not a stranger to this life. Gotta save this for the Franklins and a shoulder for the strike. Don't know it like myself.
Pull up, man.
Self-made, meaning I design myself. County jail, you can pull my foul yourself. Spot rags, swallow rocks, I'm getting myself. Nah, damn right, I like the life I built. West side 60, but I might got killed. Standing so tall, I think I might got stills. Legendary baller like Mike, like Will. 96 Impala, thug like on wheels. Up against the wall, squabble at Fox Hills. Like a mother,
Even with all the
ask me
buckets
how I
he
feel.
can get, this is still the best,
Touching your first
in my
meals.
opinion, most big friendly guard you want.
Oh yeah, facts, bro. Facts, bro. You gonna get the rock with it. You gonna get the rock with it.
Right on cue.
Right on cue,
Yeah, you gonna get the rock.
How are you?
You gonna get the rock, bro.
if you just get to where you need to be at, bro, I didn't have to worry about it.
Ain't nothing like playing somebody get you an easy buck. Yeah, I already know, bro. You a player.
According to the way that I'm positioned in this biz, it look like I'm just gonna keep on getting rich. Know the West Side RSC's is us. LAPD on my dick, I'ma squeeze the bus. If a rap did switch cheese and bust, all this rap money, look, I need too much. Money, loyalty, and love, then the dream we trust. You be switching up the players on your team too much. Tiny copy, that's my love, Young Supreme, what's up? And we travel around the world getting crazy.
Fuck with the red jersey. Yeah. Fuck with the red jersey.
Who's your best game this season?
Georgetown.
Yeah. Georgetown was what? 30?
27 in the game winner.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I do remember. I remember that.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. That was a good night.
That shit was rocking.
That was a good night right there.
Great night. It's the first game when I had to play the point for UIC.
Hustle, pay the price. One slice. Roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life.
Yeah, man. Like you said, I had to do a little bit of everything. That's what it looked like right now, bro. Just a little bit of everything. I'm gonna skip through a little bit.
A lot of buckets.
You know what I mean? A lot of bucks.
I'm trying to run up my M's for real. I'm trying to run up my M's. It ain't no talking, ain't no debate.
Your Oregon jerseys.
Yeah.
Haters on even seen. Cash
Who that? Shamari? They had Shamari then at St. John's.
Yeah.
He's tough, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. No nice talk.
Yeah, bro. Big East,
No
bro.
nice talk.
Y'all had a nice schedule, too.
Yeah, for sure.
Play some boys every year.
Yeah. That Big East is scheduled.
You know what I mean? It's already
Every year.
real, you know what I mean? So you hop in that SEC or go out west, that's all you need. This schedule packed. That's a good dog.
Nah, that nigga Shamari is the bull, bro.
Yeah, Shamari, yeah. I used to like Shamari. Shout out to Shamari.
I'm on my way, I'm going fast. I'm coming home and get you. I'm on my way, I'm going fast. I'm coming home and get you. All my pinky wet, diamonds get wet.
Yeah,
Fat knots, make a bit, some every shots, make it cut some. When sitting on my hand, I'm gleaming.
Who was like Xavier? What they had like Miles Davis or something?
My freshman year. Yeah.
Shorty said she got a bone, cool deal. I'm in the room with it. Everybody call her
That's a good phone right there.
know me, but I don't know. Free my dogs in the cage. I'm a project little baby. And a project
Who's
little
your favorite game? Was Georgetown? That was your favorite game in college?
Junior year. Nah. Favorite John probably Butler.
Butler?
Sophomore year.
Butler sophomore year.
He hating us since you done made it. I don't know why, cause I could've bought a rave. I bought a new Mercedes. I just bought a new Mercedes, but I could've bought the rave. Cause I gotta feed my family. Make sure everybody ate. Make sure everybody's straight. Cause you gotta feed the table. Where you gotta spread cheese. Where you gotta split the cake. Feed your dogs, they gon' get hungry and go to licking on your plate. Make sure my
It went that year, right? Yeah, it went like a League 8 or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, it was like that. That's a, yeah. Any light. Yeah, word. Going somewhere.
It's my dog show. It's my dog. Me and my
He's on
dog.
spot. 3 piece. Yeah, I don't know what he thought he had a steal. I don't know. Saying one. Sit down right there.
She said she ready.
The big boy wasn't bad.
You know,
I feel like that's that football shit, bro.
Contact. And you got your weight up, nigga. I'm gonna blame Big Bro for that. Big Bro, yeah, he got your weight up.
Right.
That played a part in
Shit,
in your game.
especially like going into my sophomore year, bro. Cause like I said, a freshman, like I'm kind of just out there. Like I get it how I get it. In sophomore year, them schemes, bro, they gonna try and get on that with you, bro. They know you the boy.
Exactly.
They gonna try to get on that, so I had to be ready for all that
Yeah,
shit.
bro. Man, shout out to that, man. Yeah. So junior year, we had a good year. Junior year was a transition for you. After that, you got some calls.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, USA. You know what I mean, and now you know the draft really looking. So let's talk about that after season ended. You know what I mean, how that process went for you.
I mean, that was the second year they did that early into the draft, you know. So once again, to come back, that's some same shit thing. Like, bro, I'm about to put my name in it, and that's when it was coming more popular. Like the first year, people was like kind of scared of it. Like, I don't know if I should do this shit. But the second year, it was like a lot more hair. So I'm thinking like, bro, I might as well like do this shit.
Right.
But then I got a call to play on the Team USA drum in Brazil. At first, I didn't want to go, bro. Like I was. At that time, I had some them on my ankle was a little messed up. Like season, like I was playing 40 minutes a game.
Right,
I'm like, bro, I ain't trying to bump, bro. I'm trying to stay in Chicago, cool for the summer.
Right.
And my coach was like, bro, you probably should go.
It's a little opportunity, yeah.
Like I go bump and that shit changed my life again.
Talking about that Brazil, yeah. That's shit. They out there in Brazil, yeah. I might have not came
my favorite
back.
place.
I might have went to Brazil University after that. I would have transferred.
How did shit go? We had like a little training camp in Ohio for like a week, 10 days, some shit like that. Then we went to Brazil. And it was dudes from all over. Well, obviously all over the U.S., but just different schools. There was one dude that I knew, but everybody else I didn't really know. And during the training, like usually, bro, I know like all-star games, shit like that. People, it's hard to like match, bro.
Yeah.
For some reason, bro, we matched like this, and we went out to Brazil. It was a whole different experience. Like we stayed in the hotel with 16, 17 other countries in the same hotel.
Dang.
So like when you eat breakfast, eating dinner, they all sitting right next to you talking all kind of language.
That shit like the Olympics.
Yeah. Crazy, bro. So like that whole experience was tough. I think we played Brazil in the chip. Then we played Puerto Rico in the semis. But we ran through all of them.
Yeah, I was kicking their ass. I remember looking at
them, bro. Got the gold, had the whole ceremony. That shit was lit, bro.
That's all.
Definitely something that I'll never forget.
Right.
Man, what made it more special was like, it wasn't just basketball out there, bro. It was the men's basketball team, women's basketball, but it was like volleyball, track, like some lifting shit. It was like 5-6 other sports that was competing out there too, and that shit was.
So it was like a little mini Olympics.
Yeah,
I was bullshitting, but yeah, it really was. Okay, word.
Shit, like the whole ceremony, we won gold. They ain't hit.
That's tough. Yeah, that's tough. Hell yeah.
That shit was hard, bro.
Nah, that's dope, bro. Yeah.
Definitely glad I went to that gym. I was not trying.
That's a good vibe going in the senior year.
Right, for sure. Yeah. And definitely, I got that. Like, not too many people say they got a gold.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm wearing that first practice. What y'all talking about? Where was y'all at this summer? I was in Brazil getting gold.
Came back the senior year. That was a good job, just having it in the back of my mind, like knowing I did that. And it was like I learned. I'll probably say I learned more off the court than on the court. Because like part of that whole trip was like some spirituals type stuff, and we got into all that, and But off the court, I probably learned more. I feel like I was more of a leader. I was more of a better like person in general type shit. So that definitely helped me going into my senior year. Obviously, I'm the leader. I mean, I've been the leader since sophomore year, but it's my last year. It's my last go round, bro. So like, it's just a little more urgency.
It's just a little kick now. Yeah.
It's just a little bit more urgency to that joint. So I think that definitely prepared me to step into that role.
Right.
So.
And that's dope. How you feel about senior year overall? I mean, we know how it ended, unfortunately, but
I mean, I don't regret none of that, bro. Senior year was another great year, bro. I feel like that's the year that I kind of put everything together. Like, freshman year, I was feeling it out. Sophomore year, I was scoring. Junior year, I went to the dot. Senior year, I put everything together. I mean, if you look at the numbers, it kind of was like a versatile stat line. So, that was pretty much. Like I ain't gonna say I was satisfied, but I don't feel like I tricked it off or nothing.
I'm with you.
Yeah, like I said, you look at the numbers, it was a decent year.
And y'all wound up getting invited to a tournament that year.
We went to the CBI, to the drum. I can't remember who we played. We played like 3-4 games to get to the chip. Then the chip was best out of 3. First game was at South Florida. We down 2. I hit the 3. We go out 1. This thing come down, game and shit, hit a buzzer beater on the city.
I remember that.
We went back to the crib for game 2. We was back at the crib, and shit, 4 or 5 minutes into the game, caught that joint on the wing, pump fake, 2 dribbles baseline. I see a big, so I'm just thinking, just put your shoulder into him. I'm about to go to the free throw line.
Yeah.
Put my shoulder into him, hit the ground. I knew something was wrong as soon as I hit the ground, bro. But like I was kind of like a shock. I was kind of in shock. But my teammate came over to help me out. Like you fall all the time, especially me. I'm low key a flopping type nigga. So I fall all the time.
I'm trying to get that call.
So
you already know.
I felt like, and it was a hard fall, bro, and I could feel my leg go under, and I knew something was wrong. But what really set it off, my teammate came, he put his hand out to like pick me up, and he looked down at my wrist and pulled his shoe. Was like, oh shit, pulled his hand back. I'm like, yeah, I know something, but I ain't want to
That's
look
one of
still.
them. Yeah, I already know.
Then everybody started came, the trainer came out, all this other. He calling the trainer, screaming, you know. Trainer came out and all that shit, and I finally looked down. My shit turned all kind of different ways, elbow all swole type shit.
Right.
And that shit was like I ain't know, through my head, bro. Like when it hit me, I first looked down. I'm like, damn, bro. Like I ain't really know what to say. But then they trainer came over, and he said, I'll never forget this shit, bro. He came, he got there before my trainer did. He looked at me and he said, God got you.
This ain't no movie. This is what you talking about. Yeah.
It's so much going on. I said, say that again.
Right.
I said, say that again. He said, God got you. I'm like, that shit shut him down.
Yeah, I already know.
Shout out that South Florida trainer,
shout
bro.
in.
He held it down for sure. Once I heard that, I mean, obviously I was still like in the days of what was going on. I'm on the ground. They talking about we gonna get the will you out, all that. I'm like, bro, we ain't doing that in front of all these people, bro. We gonna put you on the stretcher. That's what they said.
Yeah, okay.
We calling the stretcher now. I said, nah, bro, y'all tripping.
Yeah.
Let me walk off.
I walk out of here.
Yeah.
Right.
But the ambulance do like, bro, if you walk, you gonna fall. Like you don't got no blood type shit.
Right.
So I'm like, bring a wheel. They brought a wheelchair out and wheeled me out, bro. And I can see it in my team, my coaches. I can see it in their face, like it was just like distraught. Bro.
Yeah,
them
bro.
niggas, they had nothing left in the tank after that, bro. And just that whole year, like it was so much that went into it. Like we was already like, a lot of us ain't really want to play in the CBI, bro. Like I obviously wanted to bump because it was my senior year, but people was kind of in between with that shit.
Right.
And we went into it, we won them game. Like that whole season was just a battle. And that shit was just like a low blow, bro. Like I could see it in their face. They just like, damn, bro. Like can't shit go right now.
Yeah.
So they ended up wheelchairing me out. Got to the back of the lane. My pop, ironically, happened to come to that game, bro. He happened to come to that joint, so he was in ambulance with me to the hospital, and that's went to the hospital. They did what they had to do, pop my shit back in place.
Right.
Then the next day is when I found out how serious this shit was.
Right.
And I remember the doctor telling me, he was like, if you was already a pro, like if this is a year from now, like you'll be out a whole 12 months. And hearing that shit, bro, that shit broke me.
Right.
I'm thinking like, bro, this thing gonna be 3-4 months. Don't hit that.
A little risk, you know,
I mean, we had a whole year already. That shit fucked me up, bro. And I mean, my shit ended up being 11 months, so he wasn't really like it was. And that was the toughest joint I ever had to do in my life, bro. Right. Going through that rehab process, like every day doing the same shit, like same rehab, not getting no better, bro. Like I had a sling because I broke some shit in my elbow. I had a sling and a cast, bro. So my whole shit, like, I couldn't sleep. They had me on pills, like I'm high as shit every day, bro.
Right.
Like that shit, that was a bad job for me, bro. Honestly.
Right.
And just like seeing, like knowing everything I had lined up, bro. Like I had Portsmouth workouts and all that shit, and just knowing that shit was going one fall, bro.
Right.
That shit was that was a tough job for me, bro. But that shit changed my life. Like it made me. Like, I don't really get fazed by too much right now, bro, going through that joint. Like, I be, giving game, preaching to other niggas like that about, like, how I handled that situation. And, like, that shit ain't nothing. It's easy for me to talk about, but going through that shit, bro, was the hardest thing I ever had to do in my life, bro.
Right.
Like, it was time, bro, for 7 months, bro, I couldn't palm a ball I couldn't hold the ball in my hand for the first 3 months. I couldn't dribble the ball for 8 months with his arm, bro.
Right.
Like, I couldn't do a push-up.
Right.
Like, nigga told me, probably like 6 months into my rehab, the doctor was like, if I was you, I would never do another push-up again in your life.
Right.
Like, just hearing, like, think somebody telling you that, bro. Like, I would never do another push-up again in your life, you feel me?
Yeah.
I'm like...
Yeah, that's tough, bro. Like I said, it's the timing of it all being your last, your last college game, you know what I mean?
120, I started 128 games, so literally the second to last game. And if we would have lost, it would have been the last game.
Exactly,
The last game of my career, I get hurt like that.
Yeah.
Never been hurt in my career
that's
ever,
tough.
bro.
That's tough.
Like
that's tough. But you bounce back, man. And that's why we got my boy. We need my people like my boy over here, Doc over
Shout out
here.
to Kennedy.
You know what I mean? Because he bringing
Dr.
people
Ken,
back,
baby.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to people like that, man. Getting rehab, all that stuff you need, man. So,
I heard that don't happen. I was in his phone almost every day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I already know what the rehab process like. Feel me? I done went through it. I know a lot of people who done went through it. I know a lot of patients who done went through it. Like, it's 25, 20, 10% physical. All the rest of that.
And that's, bro, that's the biggest.
All the rest of it is mental.
And like just hearing, like my like corner and support system was real strong, so that shit helped me, bro. But honestly, bro, it got to a point where like niggas telling me, bro, I ain't trying to hear none of that shit.
Right.
Like, I got tired of hearing.
Yeah. You be alright, and you good. Yeah. You be good in a couple months. Yeah.
Like and I ain't gonna hold, bro. It was times like, bro, I ain't fuck it, bro. Like I did my time. Like I had a hell of a career, bro.
Right.
I ain't finna fuck it.
Like you said, that mental be a motherfucker, man.
Days, I was like, man, it is what it is, man.
Right.
Like I got records, like I'm on Billboard. I done did all that, bro. It is what it is, bro.
Right.
That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be.
Nah, I'm glad you stuck with it, bro. Did what you had to do, man. So just talk about that process. I mean, afterwards, though. I mean, getting to a point where you could, play again, work out again.
Yeah, and I think I kind of fell in love with hoop again, bro. Cause like the little shit made me like so happy and like. That first time I was able to put that on the ground, like dribble consistently with my left, like that was like a big thing for me. Bro. Like I still got a video of me doing my first push-up. Like that shit was a huge,
like walking again. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah,
that was like a huge jump for me, bro. Like every day I'm working out with still got the cast on. I'm working out with my right, bro. Like it's just
trying to get back.
Trying. And I seen so many like. That shit opened my eyes to how fake people really was, like how fake shit was, bro. Cause it's people that like my whole career, bro, if you ever need me, hit me, bro. When I'm hurt, cause I stayed, my rehab was in Chicago, so I'm in Chicago for basically another year, bro. As they playing their season, and all that shit. So people, like I said, people that I'm seeing the whole 4 years I'm here, bro. Whatever you need, I got you. Like I'm hitting people, bro. You can rebound from me, bro. I'm only doing floaters.
That's a neat little.
I gotta do this. I'm damn, bro. What's that about, bro?
Right.
And it's like people that I've seen around the school, seen around DePaul, they like, just the energy ain't the same, bro.
Exactly.
Like, and I'm reading people body language, niggas like, damn, he's still here, bro. Like, damn, nigga, I seen like all the shit I done did for y'all.
Right, I'll let you use one of my swipes in the cast. What you mean? I wouldn't have gave you that swipe. My swipe back.
Making me like, I was just mad at the world, bro. Like everything, bro. I was just on like, time real, I don't need none of y'all. Like, if that's how it's gonna be, all right, then bet.
Right.
And that shit I was seeing good for nobody. You just walking around, man, the motherfucking world. Like.
Right.
And that but like you said, getting through that, John, that shit kind of helped me fall back in love with the game, bro. But just progressively getting better and better and better to the point where I can hoop. And it took me a minute, bro. Even when I thought I could hoop, I wasn't really ready, bro. Like I was working out with the Bulls for probably.
Shout out to the Bulls too, man. Getting them right, man.
I was working out for probably a month and a half, bro, at 60%. I just wasn't telling nobody.
Right.
Like I was going to workouts that really mattered and could pattern like my career type shit. Like I'm going against people. This damn near like they bring you in for a pre-draft drum.
Right.
Cause I was gonna go with them with the whole G League NBA shit. So I'm working out with them, bro. I'm about 70%. I can't even put shit in my left. Bro. I'm playing ones, like damn near for a roster spot, bro.
Exactly.
I can't put a bitch in my left. But I'm just so thirsty to get back, like. And then I had to take a step back, like, bro, you tripping, bro. Like, I get it, but you tripping, bro. Cause like if I fuck around, hurt it worse type jump, bro.
That's like, you try to play him again, though, right? You want your one-on-one, man. Now you want this one-on-one, right? Now you talking about, hey, play me now, nigga. What's up when you was 15?
I was tripping, bro. Like that shit, I had to kind of take a step back, like just let this shit happen naturally, bro. Because there's no reason in the world I should have been out there, bro.
Right.
Then I went to camp with Philly with the Sixers. I still wasn't. I was better than I was when I was with Chicago, but I still wasn't on it. Thank God I ended up rolling my ankle towards the end of that camp, and I thought. Another thing, bro, I'm like, bro, I can't catch a break, bro. Like, I'm here at camp, I'm hooping. It's literally the day before they make cuts. Bro, my shit, can't play in the scrimmage. So but that ended up being a huge blessing for me because it reset my mental, and I ended up getting something better. But
okay. So first place you went,
overseas, I went to Luxembourg overseas.
Okay.
10 months into my job. Like, it was, say the season was over in May, bro. Like this, my agent was just like, you need to go somewhere to play again. Right. Like you haven't played in a year or whatever the case may be.
Get yourself back active and all that. Yeah.
I went out there shit in February. Nigga, 2 months left in the season just to find somewhere just to get back on. I was only out there for 19 days. That's when Corona hit the first time. So they canceled the season like early March. And then came back on, was back on.
Right.
So how does that process work? Like even getting overseas, what had to happen for that to?
Well, I mean, in my case, like my only knock was we haven't seen him play since his senior year. 'Cause I had injury shit. So like I had the resume, I had all that. I just hired an agent and worked through some different shit. But when I was ready though, like my agent really didn't have to do shit the first 4 or 5 months because I was just hurt. So once I was finally ready to play, you know, he made some calls and, you know, the usual process. And that's one of the offers that came back and I took that one. So,
Okay. Yeah, man. Well, COVID kind of fucking everything up, man. Yeah,
Again, this year, like even when I doubled back and this season I ended up going to Ukraine, I was there for probably 2 months. I only played preseason games. Shit got the whole team called.
The whole team, yeah, you was telling me, yeah. He's been in the gym, yeah, you told me everybody, yeah.
The career, I came back in October.
Right. Yeah. Well, we figuring it out still. You know what I mean? What's the next option is? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Been in the gym too. Yeah, y'all niggas get in the gym. JFK, can y'all please open back up, please? Like, please, like we want to get in the gym. I don't know what's going on.
Jar, he brought up how COVID or whatever, but some of the things, you know what I'm saying, it kind of ended up as a blessing in disguise, which was ISO Island. Like, he was out there every week or whatever. Like, what was some of your favorite, you know what I'm saying, moments?
That was like when y'all first did it, I hit y'all like, bro, this shit's special, bro. 'Cause you can see, like, in being from the area, it's like, bro, we ain't never had shit like this.
Right.
And I mean, it was always a good bump out there. You know, some of the homies was playing out there, so it was a vibe. Like everybody from the area popped out, even niggas from North Jersey, wherever they was from, Philly, wherever they was coming from.
Yeah.
But that joint was definitely a vibe, and it was genuine, bro. It ain't like it was no out of towners coming in trying to. It was dudes that playing in the end, running. That's from the town. So that's like I hit y'all. That shit was special.
Man, appreciate you for popping out too, bro. Yeah, man. We should try to get some matchups too. We might need your help. You know what I mean?
What's something that you want to see?
A couple, yeah. Who would you like to see out there?
Man.
Give me a matchup, man. I might need a couple.
I got it through my guys out there. Rock, Ali.
Okay. Okay.
That's what I'm gonna go with first.
And that's so they know they're supposed to be on. We already know COVID though. Can't have the doc out here in the COVID. You know what I mean? That don't even make sense.
Right.
Yeah, bro. That's like I mean, that's wild.
So if you had Rock and Ali, right? So what's 2 other like matchups for them that you feel like, like this shit, you know what I'm saying, go down to the wire, like.
Man, that's on y'all.
Yeah, I mean, we had that's what I'm saying. We're definitely gonna clean it up this year, man. Yeah, it's gonna be all Bulls on this year too, man. We're gonna try to get all Bulls. Let dudes know,
With some battles out there. For sure. A couple dudes went out there and got smoked.
Yeah, free smoke too. Yeah, it was a couple blowouts unexpected, but
to this day, every time I hear that song about
chill.
I thought
a broke nigga said so.
Oh, that money bag, John. Oh, leader, leader, Shout out to leader.
Nah, I wasn't at leader. I was watching.
Oh, you wasn't at that June?
Nah, I was not leader, John. I think I was overseas. I was in Ukraine.
Oh, okay.
Mills, that was a bad John.
Nah, bro, leader was a boy.
Leader supposed to be on. Leader gonna be on next week too. Shout out to Leader, man. Yeah. That's what it is too. Like, like he kind of shouldn't have been out there.
We didn't see the 11.
He got his weight up. That's why he got his weight up.
We didn't see the 11-1 happen. Like, you know what I mean? I knew.
11-0, bro.
11-0. Shit, he ain't scoring, bro.
Don't get that man a point.
I ain't see Bull not scoring a point, bro. Like,
after the first bucket, I knew he wasn't gonna score.
I knew Leader was going to get the dub, but I didn't think he was going 0.
So neither. Your leader got to play a boy who like him. But boy asked for him though. That's the whole thing.
That's what I'm saying, yo. Like,
you know what I mean? I'm gonna give you smoke though. You asked for it. You know what I mean?
I'm like, oh, this nigga not gonna score.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, Leader didn't take one jumper, bro.
Got horrible,
he didn't take one jumper, bro.
Yeah, you know how Trent was out there. Nah, Mill say he want to double up, man.
Yeah,
he gonna let him come back out. Let him redeem.
Not really.
Nah, man. Yeah, me leader say he might be done, man.
He might have to retire, bro. He just 11.
Nah, what's
Somebody, bro.
Yeah.
Cat said he want to play leader,
Yeah,
so
we might have to cat
Cat my
leader.
dog though, so that's
That's what I'm saying. We might have to do that.
He bumping with us. Like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You might cat leader, man. Let me know how y'all like, but.
That would definitely be a good
I
joint.
think it might be.
It'll be a better joint than dude.
Oh, who you thinking? Oh, you thinking leader still?
Cat not sweet. Cat going bump.
Cat
He
is
going
one of
bump,
them.
bro.
Cat been playing a lot of one-on-ones, bro. Ain't nobody play more one-on-ones than Cat, bro.
facts.
They got the most one-on-ones in the history.
Bro, he definitely has the most one-on-ones this year, bro. Bro.
He definitely go skip.
Bro.
Yeah.
One-on-one world tour right now.
Bro, facts, bro. On tour, bro.
Facts.
He
He
going
with it though.
Only boy still touring, you know what I'm saying?
Like face nigga don't give a damn who he playing.
Bro, it don't matter, bro.
With it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cat, man.
Speaking of like one-on-one bulls, what's like your favorite like one-on-one ISO type niggas in the league?
Mellow, easily.
My boy. That's my favorite player.
You know, gotta be Mellow, bro.
Gotta be.
Gotta be Mellow, bro. Shout out to Mellow.
Shout out to
It's a couple
Mellow,
boys wildin' though,
Nah,
man.
it's definitely some bull, but for me personally, like, I ain't no average jumping out the sky type.
Yeah.
So, Mellow,
Good jab work.
That's all
Good
I
head
need.
fake.
That's all
Catch
I
it where
need.
you want. Yeah, I mean hard. Yeah, you ain't doing that hard.
Another underrated bull, I fuck with CJ. CJ, that nigga is tough. I mean, as far as his one-on-one package, a lot of niggas. Yeah.
Yeah, CJ, bro.
CJ not athletic either. Like that nigga.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
But he a 3-level dude, bro. Like, and that's when it comes. In my opinion, that's when it comes to like levels of how good somebody really. If you a 3-level dude, like if on the scouting report, bro. If the scouting report is. It's like it's no way to stop you.
Yeah,
Type shit.
it's like shade.
Track the ball,
Yeah, word.
Like, not no, let him shoot the three. If it's some little shit. Like that,
shade
that's
is
how you know you're
send him out of bounds or something. Something that shit is basic that you can't do. Like what? You know what I mean? Don't let him catch it. Like what? Don't let him catch the basketball. Like what you mean? Don't let him catch it, bro.
So that's how you know. That's how you know when you and CJ. That's your boy.
Nah, I think he let Burke in them up too. You know what I mean? I think Burke caught some of that Lehigh smoke. And he's over there. I think he put 30 on their top. Burke can tell you.
Dude.
I don't know. Yeah, he's a bull, bro.
For sure.
Yeah, so we gonna see who y'all got this year. Who pulling it out?
LeBron.
Bron.
For sure.
Is Bron around the
Oh
room?
gosh.
Can anybody give me a hot take or
Like that.
See,
can I have a hot take from someone?
the Nets is one of them.
What
The
the
Nets.
Nets doing right now?
No.
Nah, you
Nets on? Yeah.
You gotta see how they work.
Brown
I got my ticket. I need to see what they doing.
Check the Nets.
They gonna score
right, man.
150 a game.
The hood doctor's here. My boy. Nah, my boy here, man. I don't know if y'all know, man, but my boy is really official. Like he not no just do it for fun. He not no he has a card and it's in my wallet. So if y'all need like special treatment, I need any insight on your injury, like reach out to my man because he's really thorough. Like I said, he went through injuries himself. He a hooper himself, so it's from a real perspective. It's not from somebody just like ain't done it, ain't been an athlete, not gonna keep it a bean. I tore my shit last year, 2 years now, but he even helped me. Got out there with him to show me some stretches and things I need to be doing. I know it was the same kind of with you and your injuries. I know you had your own injury that you could speak on.
And the way I'm coming with it, honestly, is just like, I'm not even trying to see people after they get hurt. Injuries is going to be a part of the game regardless, you feel me? Like, everybody going to get hurt, freak accidents, you feel what I'm saying? But it's a lot of things that we just don't know because we don't got the knowledge based on how to prevent the shit from happening in the first place, you feel me? That's really where I'm trying, especially with the young boys, like all the things that you could be doing right now to avoid all the like overuse injuries, all the different things that could just mess up a career, you feel me? I hate hearing, if I ain't get hurt, I would have did, boom. I'm trying to take that out. Borough, South Jersey, Burlington County, I'm trying to take that out completely, you know me?
Right. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, man. So like I said, give with my boy, man. Shout out your page and
Yes,
your
sir.
website, everything you got.
Check out that prolific value.
Yeah, exactly, man. You already know, man. Speaking of,
.com and all that. You can go check that out. All my information is on there. You see what I'm about, see where I came from, see why I do what I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if we had to say like 3 things that you could say off the top, like to prevent injury, what would they be?
Top 3 things. I mean, we be talking about stretching, but it even goes a little bit past stretching and goes into mobility. You feel me? Like it don't like my bicep right here could be as strong as I want it, but if I can't control it through its full range, it's not gonna matter. You're gonna be at a higher risk for injury. 2, the strength, right? And not just like I'm just getting in the gym because I grew up the same way everybody else here did. You feel me? I'm trying to bench press. I'm trying to do crunches. I'm trying to look good. You feel what I'm saying? I forget about everything back here. I'm just not working out the right way. So the right type of strength, right? And then a little piece that we're not gonna get too technical, but it's called something like proprioception. Basically, it's like, especially for hoopers, right? Because it's a landing sport. Every time you're jumping up, you're coming down, you're coming down. Being able to know my ankle is twisted right now, and your body automatically bring it back to a position where you land on it and you good. Because we all done twist our ankles. So different little things like that if you do early on, you'll be a lot better off.
Right. Yeah, man. Well, shout out to my boy, man. Appreciate that, man. Check that out. Like I said, check the page out, website, man. Even hit me. I'll let y'all know how to get in contact with my boy. Be official, and like I mean official. We ain't bringing nobody on here that we don't, stand by or wouldn't accept what they, knowledge they giving out, man.
He gonna be an ISO Island or something.
Yeah, and that's a fact. And he'll bust a lot of y'all ass too. So don't get that fucked up neither, man. You know what I mean? He will bust a lot of y'all ass, man. Don't get it fucked up. Shout out to Khloe, man. Talk about Khloe a little bit too, man.
I started when I was doing rehab. I ain't had nothing else to do really. I needed something just to get my mind off the process of doing the same redundant thing every day.
Right.
It started off really as a joke. Just put the shit on Khloe. That's my niece and Roddy's daughter. My niece's name. Put it on some swimwear stuff. But I ended up following through with it. First started off with swimwear. Was moving that. Then January 1st of 2020, we turned into clothes, hoodies, sweats, hats, and all that stuff. And it kind of took off from there. Like all the guys, got some. Appreciate you.
Damn right. Damn right.
Yeah, bro. I'm trying to really just different avenues, bro. Like I said, it started off as something just to get my mind off it, but I kind of seen that I had a true passion for it type. So my days pretty much go the same. Work out in the morning. When I get back to the crib, I'm looking up new designs, looking up this, reaching out to this person, that person.
Right.
And it's something that should just take my mind off the everyday basketball type.
Right. That's a fact. Yeah. So cop up, y'all see what's going on. Yeah. Y'all see a hat, buy one. Right. Y'all not getting no discount. Pay the full price. I'm talking about, let me get $10 off, bro. I'll hit you back next year. Nah, bro, you're not getting none of that. Pay the full price for the shit. You gonna be fly, tag the page, tag me too. All right, all right, let me know.
So when it comes,
shout out Humble and Hungry too. Hold on, real quick. You already know what's going on. I ain't put my shirt on, but you already know what's going on. Mr. Create the Vibe. Shout out Nana B. You already know what's going on. Create the Vibe.
Hey, yo, so real quick before we get into Humble and Hungry, just talk about like as far as like marketing strategy, like as far as business is concerned, like when I look at you and Khloe Noelle, like what you've done like in this amount of time, you know what I'm saying, kind of crazy, like how everybody, you know what I'm saying, you can't go nowhere without seeing somebody with a hat, the shorts you had, you know what I'm saying, sweats, like how did you, you know what I'm saying, put that whole thing together?
I actually that was my major in school. So I kind of, in school, wasn't paying attention too much, but and from what I remember, you know what I mean, like I kind of, it's kind of like hustling, bro. I was at Bookmark. Selling Huggies.
Hustling. Marketing. That's a real major.
It's the same thing, bro.
Pick a real major.
What's wrong with y'all? So, like I'm saying, I went to school for it, but being in Chicago, bro, and at DePaul, that's the biggest Catholic school in the country. So the dudes I was talking to is like owners in Pepsi, like owners in Subway. And I'm getting game from them, and I'm taking it back to something that's just clothing and something that's a lot more simple in my case. But I'm getting real game from millionaires on how to go about it. And I really just take that into consideration with everything I do, just in terms of the social media aspect, the analytics, the prices, the distribution, wholesalers, all that stuff.
Quality. Yeah. Good quality. Good job. I can wash it. Some of y'all hoodies I can't even wash. I wash it, get the balls on it. I can't even, yeah, I mean, I look crazy. Now I gotta wear it to the gym only. Like, I'm like, that's cool. I can wear this joint to the club, you know what I mean, a museum. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Out with shorty. Y'all joint, I can't wear no more at the one wash. I hang it up, get tight. You know what I mean? Now I look strong. Like, it's crazy. I gotta get a 3X. Good quality, bro. Good quality, bro. No, that's for y'all know what's going on. Y'all done got some bad product, $30. That joint, I can't even, I gotta give it to Jordan. Jordan got so many of my hoodies. That's good quality right there, bro. You probably done watched this 30 times. Still look like it's new.
It's a lot of trial and tribulation with that, and it's tough, bro. Like I know y'all people that got that. I know it, bro. It's a lot of. It's tough, bro. Like reaching, like especially when you first start and like getting people to buy into the idea of what you selling, bro. It's hard to sell something to somebody, bro. And I'm not the begging type, bro. So if you don't want it, you don't want it. So like I'm gonna put it out there, and people like you said, a lot of people show love. A lot of people bought it, and I go places and see people with the stuff on. So I mean, it's definitely a blessing, but it's not as easy as some people may think.
Right, that's hard, bro. Man, keep going, bro. Yeah, support, man. Black business, man. You already know, black business. Clap it up for black business, bro.
Clap it up for black business.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? You mentioned quality. Like, speaking of quality, you know, still like Humble and Hungry, like shirts like this one, I probably had this for years. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, talk about,
you know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. Man, don't talk about quality, man. What fucking matters? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I get these cheap ass hoodies.
Yeah.
Talking about $40. You pay $10 for the hoodie.
So you know,
I can't wear it nowhere. No, I'm not done. I can't wear it nowhere. Where I'm gonna wear that joint? Bro, where I'm gonna wear that joint? Can y'all answer me? Where I'm gonna wear your hoodie after I get something on it, I try to wash it, and now it's right here, bro. It's a good joint, bro. I would have wore it again, but I already wore it on the pod, bro. But thank you for mine, because I ain't seen nobody with mine.
So you know, segueing in the Humble and Hungry, you know, segueing is one of my podcasts.
Oh yeah. Shout out to you the boy. You the boy, bro. Yeah. Fake up North Boy.
So you know, Slan and Sam, you know, Martin talk about a little bit about Humble and Hungry.
Yeah, man.
I mean, for Humble, it started back in like 2014. So it's like niggas got years behind this. The way it started, I went out to a Christian college out in Virginia, and I was trying to make the ball team out there. You know, I'm playing ball every day, and me and one of my homies, we just started saying it, just Humble, Hungry, H&H, all that other stuff. And then when I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, bro, like everybody else around me started saying that joint, it was catching on. I'm like, yo, I might as well make a logo. I made a logo for that joint. Well, I didn't make a logo. Some white boy that I met out there. I sat with him for like good hour. This nigga made the logo for me for free, all that type of stuff. And then from there, made an IG page, just started throwing up workouts, and then boom, like from there it just started catching on. Right. And then now, shit, we here, we got these joints, and it's just like, and even when it comes to like the training, when it comes to selling stuff, it's like a lot of this shit comes second nature to me now, because it's like we've been doing it for so long. Thanks. You feel me? So it's like it gets easier, but the only reason why it's the way that it is because we put the time in. Right. From that's 7 8 years behind it. So it's like, bro, like we like this shit ain't. And then even with that, it's like a lot of people like to start businesses. A lot of people like to start their little like clothing. But number one thing that you were saying is quality. Even with that, people will start stuff thinking that it's easy, thinking, oh, I'm about to make this brand and we about to go. But bro, all this shit, bro. Like it take like legit. Like even last night, we was at Martin Crib like an hour, 2 hours having a meeting trying to figure out like, yo, like what is we doing? Right. Like it take work, bro. Like it take work, and then even when it comes to the training part, like training athletes, like I did when I started out, I didn't really know much, but it's like after a while, you know, I went to school for exercise science, so just like learning that stuff and really understanding the right way to train people instead of just going out there dribbling the ball, doing random stuff. Right. It's like, bro, it's a difference, and that's why like one thing that Eli was saying, especially with ball, is like some people just go out there and do whatever and think that they doing something, but it's like, nah, bro, like you really gotta know your stuff, because you can mess around, train somebody, and then you could do it the wrong way, and then they get hurt. Right. Now, that's on you. Right. You feel me? So it's just like it is a lot of stuff that come with it, and it's like right now we grown, like we all have a great community around it. We learning from each other, so it's like, bro, it's lovely right now.
Facts, bro.
And on that part right there, I feel like the best part about like having a brand or something, like it forced you to become the person that you portraying yourself to be. You know what I mean?
Right.
So each step is like growth. You start seeing yourself getting, and just being in this room, like everybody here, I feel somebody gonna be a millionaire. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody
gonna be a
got their own thing. You know what I'm saying? The community just gotta come together in one, which we all doing in some form or fashion. And like, so like, it's gonna force you to become a person.
I was gonna say, I'm glad that you said that, like how Kennedy can have his brand, y'all got y'all shit, Eli got his, you and Rod, you know what I'm saying, and me and Jar, we got our shit, and all of us could still come together, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, y'all niggas don't even know. We was just talking about this shit last night,
bro.
We literally talked about everybody in this room last night about how, but that's, for me, that's for off camera, but whatever.
Yeah.
But the thing about having a business, bro, like he was saying, like it's starting off, boy, that joint is not an easy thing, especially when you selling clothes and merch. Like it's two things that it depends on the person. You feel me? It don't matter how tough our stuff is. If a nigga don't buy it, we asked out. You feel me? So it's like just being able to stay down until you get up type of thing, man. Just like stay consistent with it, bro. My mentor told me like, bro, this field of training niggas is one of the hardest things you could ever do. Because a nigga can put money into you and he don't see no results off the bat. But you got to be able to stay down. Hey, bro, don't worry, bro. I'm still gonna get to it. Niggas got like a 6-month goal. Hey, from day one, I'm gonna make sure I'm working with you. I'm keeping you. I'm saying, holding you accountable day by day, just to make sure that you kind of like encourage niggas to go the long way. You feel me? Because 6 months from the beginning is like, damn, boy, I want to lose 30 pounds. It was like, but it's starting off. You feel me? It's like that shit is so hard.
When you get to that point, that's because it's like it's more than about the money. Like you get into that shit for like the passion, and that can go into the quality thing too. Like people probably just in it for the bread. Like I got a lot of people.
Everybody, bro, a lot,
you don't
bro.
care about what you're doing.
Stealing money too.
Niggas told me that this field gonna really check your heart for real. Niggas don't really make money training until later.
Yeah.
You feel me? A nigga,
Real money, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like niggas don't make real money until later. So this shit gonna check your heart. Yeah, like niggas know. Niggas be training. Niggas be waking up 8 o'clock in the morning doing it. We just doing it just because niggas love it. Right? The money don't come to this joint until you really like check your heart.
Exactly.
Hey, I really want to go to long. I bet. Let's do it. So
exactly,
this
bro.
joint, brother, this joint really been testing niggas. Even like with how we even be rocking. Like niggas be arguing sometimes like about the business plan. Like it really check your mindset when a nigga. Everybody got the same goal. But it's like of course niggas not always thinking the same, but it's like it's like iron sharpening iron. I be telling niggas all the time, niggas say that shit like it's sweet. Iron sharpening iron is not a pretty sight, bro. That shit is rough. It's tricky. But at the end of the goal, hey, we better now.
Right.
So that joint for me, bro, that's my favorite part about it for real.
That's a fact, bro. And I appreciate y'all, like I said, for supporting, you know what I mean? We try to do the same for each other, man. So we just gotta keep it going, bro. Spread the, you know what I mean, knowledge that we get, bring it back. And just keep growing, bro. All right, man. Appreciate y'all. Take us on, Reese.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you for coming through, you know what I'm saying? Even doing
Eli in here. Them big bro in here.
Yeah,
Big bro. I don't even know. Me and Big Bro go back like 4 flats. Nigga. I don't even know. They fold them things.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Kennedy, my dog, appreciate you for coming through, you know what I'm saying? Always, you know what I'm saying? Sam, Slam, Martin, appreciate all y'all niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? This has been great. ISO Island, you know what I'm saying? Island Talk the Podcast, episode 7.
7, man. We out here. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, Brody, man. Thank y'all, bro.
Sure.
Bro, man.
Straight off work.
Oh, yeah.